In light of the recent shooting in Menasha, many are wondering how first responders deal with those traumatic situations. Clinical nursing professor Laura Smolinski explains that the first thing you need to do is make sure you are mentally prepared before going into any situation.
Kind of a strange concept, but sometimes the first pulse you have to take is your own. And sometimes if you are scared and your heart is beating out of your chest, sometimes you do have to take that 5 seconds and take a deep breath and relax a little bit and say, yes, I do know this, I am prepared, and then go forward with that.
But as nursing professor Smolinski stresses, you have to realize you are dealing with an actual person too who has feelings and a family.
The biggest thing I tell students is to not forget that there's a person inside there probably scared out of their mind. So they're going to be seeing lots of things and lots of procedures, and probably in a trauma sometimes there's 12 or 15 people in the room, but don't forget there's a person laying straight, looking at the ceiling, really scared. Talk to them. Pay attention. Obviously there's going to be procedures going on trying to save their life. Maybe they have to intubate, or maybe they have to put big tubes in, or all sorts of kind of scary things. But don't forget the basics of caring and respect for that patient and letting them know what's going on.
Professor Smolinski also points out that if something is very traumatic, there are more formal ways to go about it.
If you just are not doing well, you're crying, you're not concentrating, you can't sleep, there's a more formal process, almost more of a counseling process, where you go on and you talk about your feelings. So again, you can continue to be a good nurse and take care of that next patient.
Being a professor for 10 years and a nurse for over 20, her experiences have made it easier to teach her students how to deal with traumatic circumstances.
I actually think it's easier because I like to teach with examples. And when I'm talking about let's say we're talking about heart attack or we're talking about trauma, and I talk about an experience I had, students get that and they understand it more than if they just read it or in a book, or I'm just kind of reading from the PowerPoints. If I can explain examples, and these are things that have happened in my past and my experiences, students seem to appreciate that.
Reporting for Titan TV News here at the College of Nursing, I'm Cliff Miller.